Hello, my souls, and I fucked up and forgot to, turn on my mic. Anyways, today is going to be solo hunting. And yes, I'm going to be playing with my silenced weapon, my new one, that is, and my Nagant, because I'm going to be working towards a silenced Nagant. And I am going to be playing as an underdog. Very specifically, I'm going to be a one-man team. Andy's listening to Bach and Freeman. Hello. Welcome to the stream. What's up? I'm probably going to hate this game in just a minute, because soloing almost never works out properly. I love the music in this game, by the way. I'm just happy it's not copyrighted. Or if it is, it's not dinging me for it. You think one of your friends can relate to which part? The game sucking solo? Or it sucking to be solo in the game? Or loving the music so much? Oh! Safety Doggo 23 became a soul! Well, hello! Welcome to the channel! Yeah, no. Being solo sucks because the gameplay, you have to play differently. You cannot go after a freaking contract when you're solo. It just doesn't work. Not unless you can be certain you can take out all of the enemies. So you have to be very confident in your abilities. Ow. By the way, acne has been kicking the shit out of me. Normally it's not supposed to creep up this late in life, but when it does, it's a pain. Clues glow red when an enemy player is nearby. Okay. That's a thing. Oh god, no. Wait. The reticle's different. The reticle's a lot different. I'll see if I can claim this one. Bye. Woof. Well, cool. You got, there we go. It is a weird looking suppressor, ain't it? It's a box. Ain't they supposed to be round? First shot didn't drop him. So that's a thing. Well, hi, you. Cough drops. I usually don't need those at conventions. Although with what my throat's been doing for like the last 2 weeks, I might. So I'm just gonna be hunting small guys. Or hunting the smaller enemies. There we go. That's a bolt action. That kaboom sound is a bolt action. I believe I've got a bolt action myself. I believe it's called Bunny. God damn it. Are you kidding me? Ah, shit.
Okay, so that one's dead. That one's dead.
Come on, don't burn all the way. Ooh. Why'd I shoot that innocent horse? Because they give away your position. Oh, god damn. At least I'm healing from burns quickly. It used to take hours. Oh. Just remember, if I die this round, I could have extracted right over there. I am choosing to continue this madness. I just want to get a couple more kills. Possibly with my pistol. Yeah, no, that was close. Oh, it was the assassin. Nice. Yeah, I'm extracting. Catatonia, no, I did not check them out yet. For the record, folks, I'm actually not feeling too terribly well. I haven't been feeling okay for the last couple days. And last night it was... I kind of went to bed right after the stream. So... Claire, I believe, is asleep. She's been having bouts of insomnia for the last couple of days, I think. And she's had some really wonky sleep schedules. I don't know where Rainbow is, but I'm guessing their new meds are kind of messing with them, possibly. As for Skunk, I have not seen Skunk in a stream for a little while. I mean, I think it was a couple days at least. Or did he pop in on last stream? Kind of sucks because I kind of want to nom on the skunk nose. Let's see. Modify Hunter. Let's apply that. Let's see, how much did I level that? Not enough. That one's leveled up pretty well, though. The Precision Nagant. 51895. Let's play another round, shall we? Hey, there's a skunk! I'll numb the skunky nose. We were just talking about you. Aw, but adorable skunky nose. Aw, but it's an adorable skunky nose. Also, what is my daily... Kill one armored with attacks to the legs. Okay. It's gonna suck. Because it's already hard enough to kill an armored. Yeah, Andy, I think Skunk kind of just barely puts up with the fact that I do it. But what can I say? Except, you're popular here, Skunk. Nah. I know you're going to argue that, but still. I actually want to see what the DLC for some of these are. I just want to see what the DLC is, how much it costs. I might get it if it's any good. Legends of the Bayou, $10. 500 blood bonds. Two new legendary hunter characters, 2 unique weapons, and 500 blood bonds. Okay. I might get that with my next payment, because at some point I do plan on... I don't know if it's going to be for kill streams or what have you, or just random streams. But I do kind of like this game. I do like streaming it. So... Well, hi, Skunk. Well, yay. Also, hello, Johnson, and hello, Otter. Mlem. By the way, I'm amazed you haven't changed your YouTube name yet. What, Claw Gaming? Nom. Well, so do I. Aw, poor Skunk. Well, so am I, weirdly enough. But that's also because I'm medicated. Ah, excuse me. Nice. Okay. Yeah, by the way, hey, Skunk. Just as a word of warning, if I ever hand you a drink at a convention, if you get drunk fairly easy, don't take a sip. I drink things like Everclear. Unfriended 2 Dark Web. I think I've heard of that. It's a lot of gunfire really quick right off the bat. Let me guess, now you're conflicted. You either want to try it, or you really think you shouldn't. Okay, I'm going this way. Aw. But yeah, no, a lot of the things I'll be drinking at conventions involve either whiskey or Everclear. Or, correction, whiskey, vodka, or Everclear. So, if I ever hand you a drink, don't, like, take more than a sip if you get drunk easily. And if I ever hand you something that is in a red Solo Cup shot glass, don't. It's Everclear. Oh. And yes, Skunk, that's why I'm giving you fair warning. I consider us friends. Weirdly enough, I am the kind of person that I offer my friends the warning of this is going to be very potent if you do not handle liquor well. Don't drink it. If we are not friends, I might warn you, you know, after the fact that, oh yeah, that's Everclear. And sure, Freeman. Weird story away. Apparently when I was 3 or 4, my mom and dad found me chugging a bottle of Bud Light. Oh! That's not good. Okay. So, southeast will bring me towards one of the exits. That should unlock Precision Berry. Taking compact ammo. If only I had a grenade or Molotov. Yeah, I don't have mine. It's been used. Okay. That that was one. A grenade might have. A firebomb wouldn't have. I forgot her shit could hit through walls. Anyone for some fried chicken? Yes, the rifle has a silencer on it. Anyone for fried chicken, though? Well, Otter, you know the price of it. I know it's bad, but that was fucking hilarious how that horse just died. Boom! Fuck! Better than them starving to death in their cages. I do agree with that. Well, ain't that a pretty sight? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use that quite yet. Not really hurt badly enough for it. Well, that almost sucked. Oh, there we are. Now I'm so much less likely to lose my shit when it comes to ammo. So let's head in eastwardly fashion. Just because I can. Okay, good. They aren't likely to be anywhere near me. Oh my. There we go. And Mordheim's a pretty good game. Woo! Goddamn. Yeah, pretty much all the animals that are in the area that I'm hunting in are pretty much worse for wear. They are all essentially dying. It's one of the reasons why they flip out so easily. Um, the dogs have essentially become rabid. Or not rabid, but they've become ravenous. They want to eat you. The ones that escape their cages essentially become hellhounds. All the people are undead. All of the, oh yeah, I've more than, unlocked my new pistol. Pretty much, yeah. I guess you could call it that. And now I can buy firebombs. I'm doing conservation work with fire bombs. Let's just put it that way. Alright. Nagant Deadeye. Okay. Well, that's clever. Well, that's just plain clever, ain't it? That's essentially a rifle. Okay. So, I'm gonna get my pistol first. Okay, that's the thing. Equip that. And we'll equip that. Unequip. Fire. Unequip. 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 Equip. Equip. Consumables. Okay. There we go. There's my new loadout. Or not that one. Conduit, there we go. Let's play. I still can't get over the chain pistol because, my goodness, the amount of chambers that in that gun is funny to look at. It is funny to look at. There's also an ability called fanning, where it's essentially a trick that gunners with revolvers do, where they will hold down the trigger and then just do this to the hammer. They'll bring their hand down on the hammer, slide back, and just keep that kind of motion. And what it is they'll hold down the trigger, fan the hammer, and all you get is boom, 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 boom. So just each rotation is one shot. So you can essentially rapid fire a single action gun, which single action guns are literally click, boom, click, boom, click, boom. So, in essence, you can make the single chamber or single action gun fire as quickly as you want by just holding it down. No, double action revolvers, the reason they're called double action is because it's click, boom, and the chamber spinning causes the hammer to knock back as well. And yeah, no, it's at the cost of accuracy. It's greatly reduced accuracy, but if you're up close and you're hip firing and just spraying, that turns that gun into a nightmare for anybody who, you know, is anywhere near it. Whew. Match found! Yay! Pistols and double action revolvers are very similar. Double action revolvers, it just knocks the hammer back. Huh. Weird. I've seen, maybe that was a double action. Okay, give me just a second. I want to check something else, too. Because, literally, there's an ability called fanning. Fanning. Using one-handed single-action pistols. So the double action is literally click, boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I would have to look it up whether it's accurate to game or game in real life or not. But I've actually seen one of the world's fastest firing quick draws. And yes, I know this is a dorky thing to hear coming from anybody, is that I've seen a quick draw. But one of the fastest firing quick draws in the world uses a single action and fans the hammer. So, I don't know. Weird. No, I think it may have only been a couple companies total that you couldn't fan the hammer of a single action. And with the double action, you never actually needed to fan the hammer. Yeah, no, Colt had it set up differently, but that's also because Colt designed their mechanism to be easy to pull back with just your thumb. Because a lot of different revolvers were boom, click, boom, click. Colt was literally just boom, click, boom, click, boom, click. They had a better mechanism for their hammers. You didn't necessarily have to use your second hand. You were selling honey with your dad. Cool. And it's fun. I'm kind of trying to get into a game right now. Match found! Searching for server. Yay! Yeah, no, there's also, I think, one or two guns in here that are fully automatic, but the recoil on them is balls. All servers are currently occupied. You can either wait a little longer or leave the session now without losing your hunter. I think I'll wait a little longer. Bloodline. I still need to kill one armored. Hunters saved. Hunters killed. Monsters killed. Oh, that's quick play. Bounty hunts. Monsters killed 106. So I've killed 106 bitches. God damn. Solo only. Get a free hunter. Your hunter is a damned soul. Scavenge for better weapons. Find rifts to activate the wellspring. Absorb its energy to save your soul. Only one hunter can survive. Alright, I'm going to try matchmaking one more time. If it does not work, I'm going to attempt to reset the game. Why is the butcher the most disturbing enemy? Its one weakness is rending, which means you have to fight it with shotguns, meaning its only weakness requires you to be close range. If you're close range, it has a flaming sickle that can half health you with one hit and set you on fire and poison you. It can run almost as fast as you can. And it can take 5 or 6 shotgun blasts. The biggest chambered shotgun in this game is 5 shells. If you get 5 headshots with it, it's down. But if they're body shots, you're talking 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 shots with a shotgun. Close range. It's a fucking monster. Legitimately, it is a monster to kill. That's why I absolutely detest the fucking, what's it called? Yeah. Oh, and on top of that, it's immune to fire. So one of the most potent freaking weapons in the game, the fire bombs, don't do shit to it. Tier 1, Tier 1, Tier 1. Come on, give me a match. Gotta love belly drums. Rank unlocks. Rank 1. Hey, it finally gave me a game! Yay! I think the scariest thing about this entire game is the fucking matchmaking sometimes. Why is the tea always gone? Oh. Some weapons only have additional damage effects like bleed, poison, and fire. Or also have additional weapon effects. Also, Snuggles the skunk! Man. Snuggles the crow, too. Man. Well, no, there's, Shelby, there is a machete weapon that is unbelievably powerful. If you can get up close enough to the freaking, another player to use it. A lot of people that use melee will use melee for, enemies like, zombies and shit like that. Because no ammo requirement, they never break, they never die down. Oh, and you can block attacks with them. And just keep a sidearm for players. On detonation, a concertina bomb will will unfurl with a thicket of razors. Well, yeah. Most people will keep a, most people who use melee weapons will keep a, oh shit. We'll keep a firearm, like a sidearm, just in case they run into players. I'm gonna go over here and go back across. Ooh, don't like fire weapons. Ah, shit. Their poison can mess you up pretty bad. The cowboy load? By the way, for the record, what caused that thing to explode so much? That was a tar bomb. Hey, they haven't implemented heat shingles yet. Heat shingles, by the way, for those who want to know, is a system in-game that they were talking about implementing a while back. Yeah, I'm gonna be this kind of dick. Bye, horse. Heat shingles was a system they were planning on implementing in-game that made it to where if you were on a metal shingle on top of, on top of a roof on a metal shingle, and you wound up with a fire underneath you, it would start heating up and dealing small amounts of damage until it was red hot, at which point it would deal like a quarter of your health per fucking second. So quite literally, it's a system that essentially allows players to cook you alive. Oh, hi, Hellhound. There we go. Yeah, this really is a brutal game when you come right down to it. How? Ah. It sounds like somebody was going after a boss. So the ones that are left are the assassin and the spider. Spider is freaky. Now, I can see where the spider's located. It's right there. I'm going to go this way. Because, realistically, I can't take on the spider alone with these weapons. Hello, Hive. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is essentially gathering up kills and EXP so I can unlock the next set of Nagant pistols. Or the next Nagant pistol, which I believe is the Silencer or the Precision. One of the or the, not Precision. Silencer or Marksman, one of the two. Did I interrupt dinner? But yeah, to give you an idea of what the, Oh, I don't want to go into that grass. To give you an idea of what melee is like in this game, chop. Also, I'm not going melee against hellhounds. That's literally suicide. Oh, shit. Hopefully hellhounds aren't resistant to fire. They are. Oh no, they aren't. That killed the entire pack. That's badass. I didn't know that. And there's another axe. But I'm focusing on my pistols. And yeah, I essentially cleaved its skull open. Hello, crows. I see movement. I see a dead motherfucker. Be gone. Be gone. I love how they can just take a bullet to the breast and fly away, and then fly away. Well, I was thinking they were going to be immune to fire, yeah, but it also may be that it sends them back to hell. Never know, I'll have to check the papers. Oh, there's actually pages you can unlock and hunt types you can master. To do everything from getting more damage on a specific enemy type to getting information about what they are weakest against. Salter's pork. I haven't heard enemy gunshots in a while. It might be that everybody else... It might be that I'm the lone survivor. Everybody else might be dead because of the bosses. Night, Dennis. But yeah, I'm not gonna take my chances against a boss. Not right now. Especially since they supposedly upgraded them. And yeah, some of the bosses are insanely powerful. So, for the record, guys, those are a very specific type of enemy. Those are water devils. He wants your shiny eye gems and no mortal weapon can harm him. Good lord. So those water devil things are insanely powerful, insanely mean. They can strip you down to bones in seconds. But they're fairly weak if you fight back. It's just the chance of getting off 4 shots while they're eating you is next to 0. Oh, good God. No. Bribe with bread and or some birdseed, and you'll have an invulnerable friend in your chosen apocalypse. See, I have this thing that I have been following on the news, or correction, I had this thing I followed on the news of a woman in, I think, Rhode Island, who had essentially befriended the local crows, and they would bring her random gifts of shiny things. She did this by literally setting out food for them every day, and while they're eating, going out and literally talking to them. It was freaking weird. 26 grunts killed. Ooh. Ah. I got about halfway to that one. One of the things I'm wondering is there's that. Reach rank 12. Okay, so Romero shotgun's another one I can use. Oh well. There we go. That one is going to bring the apocalypse if anyone makes her mad. Yeah, pretty much. So I think I'll go for one more round. And if you notice, every round that I survive, I get a blood bond. So you can gain blood bonds by doing that, or I believe by doing challenges as well. So blood bonds can be literally saved up just by doing normal missions. And I think these legendaries are just that. They're specialized things. They're specialized weapons. Let's see. Consumables. Nope, it's going to be under tools, I think. Throwing knives, essentially. Whew. Because I do believe there are throwing knives in this. What's up, Skunk? Piss off any woman that'll try to bring the apocalypse. Only one in particular will do it with crows. Yeah, no. Then again, piss off anybody enough and they'll try to bring the apocalypse. Oh man, fucking hate immolators. By the way, guys, what I do in this game, since you can use, or you can retire your hunters to get, I believe it's money and bloodline points. What I do is I will play the whole first 10 ranks, just getting people up to level 25 so they can be retired, so that when I hit the top level for bloodline, so I stop being a newbie in bloodline, right after I lose newbie status, I just retire all of the guys that I've gotten to level 25 for a huge burst of levels, or a huge burst of points for rank levels. They have a burning passion for you. They love hugs. Yeah, kind of. Oh, god damn. Oh, this is gonna suck. I hope you guys can see. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to bump the gamma just a little. There is no gamma change. Perfect kind of setting for Spooktober, no? I'm either in a match alone or people have a lot of, or there's a lot of silenced weapons. Hi, guy. I do not like night missions, so I might actually just flee this one really quick. That, by the way, is one of the reasons I don't like night missions. That, by the way, is a trap. Just to let y'all know. Say. No! I'm going to show you guys why I'm saying no to this. Running away. Whew. Now y'all see why I say no. I'll let the sweatier players take that. I am GTFOing because I don't like that freaking boss to begin with because, you know, arachnophobe. I'm not taking it on alone in the dark. That, by the way, is what they call an armored. Hey. Okay, I can't go through there. Yeah, you're an arachnophobe, so am I. Welcome to the club. Now you see why I don't like that boss. Come on. I have always loved doing that, just letting him get close and popping him in the face. Oh yeah, by the way, hellhounds are a lot scarier at night. Because all you see is glowing red eyes that leave a trail of light in the freaking air. Oh, and because their fur is black, they're next to impossible to see. Come on, no water devils. There's my escape. Those big freaking spiders from Skyrim that entangle you in the webs. Yeah, these the spider in this game doesn't entangle you in webs. It spits venom at you. Like, it can rear back, pop its fangs up, and spray venom at you. It's... oh. It leaves a cloud of green mist that if you go in it, you get poisoned. And if you're poisoned when the spider hits you with its jump attack, you take triple damage. So it's not fun. Oh... but, oh my. Eh. Here we go. Lair located. But yeah, if I were to go to roster, oh, the retire. The retire thing doesn't work. Respec. Remove last health chunk. There we are. Okay, free reshuffle. Romero Talon, not bad. I think this guy is going to be my next recruit. Anyways. How freaky is the assassin boss? I don't know. I've never actually seen it. They literally just put it in the game, I think 4 or 5 weeks ago. Or no, not even weeks ago. A couple days ago, actually. Infected. I've got 86 of 100, I believe, to master this guy. Oh, okay. Armored can be claimed. Immolator can be claimed. These are all lore, by the way. My mastery of water devils is almost a thing. If I would have stuck around and killed one more of them. But, here we go. Immolator. The Immolator seems to be the most tormented of them all. The smallest movement sends him into a rage, attacking chaotically, and when shot, he burns even hotter and charges like an angry bull. He is, of course, extinguished in water and can be fatally consumed by his own internal flames. But otherwise represents the most intelligent example I've seen. The beast can actually open doors. I have noticed other certain biblical parallels in the story that I believe describe the very first occurrence. Did the religious faction have it right after all? I wonder. We both assumed the folklore was just that, lore, scary bedtime stories. Another author's futile attempt to force linear, comprehensible human meaning into an inexplicable event. What if this time they got it right? The beatings that led Jeremy's transformation must have taken place in a volatile location, but it is unlikely that any of the perpetrators were aware of that. One witness survived and listed as having been admitted to the asylum, diagnosed with religious mania and terrified of hellfires. I found both Clemen's journal and part of the serial referenced, and added both to the archives. It's quite a violent tale. Oh, correction. This is in Louisiana, not, oh, shit. Spider can be claimed. Okay. So, more people than you think suffer arachnophobia. A primal fear of something poisonous lurking, weaving traps, able to scale any surface, at odds with its domestic function, keeping a dwelling clean of flies and other undesirable creatures. A spider the size of a quarter, though, is manageable. But the size of a horse, but at the size of a horse, even the most rational and logical would recoil in disgust at the eight-legged arachnid. Gnashing mandibles, at gnashing its mandibles, expelling coils of webbing, the spider strikes an ardent oculist, strikes the ardent occultist as one of the most outlandish and monstrous examples of the hysteria that so gripped the bayous. An example, though, that in all its multifaceted dimensions and exhaustive iterations vindicates the hysteria. Reference keeps cropping up throughout the archive of something not quite human, not quite spider, a semi-sentient mass of limbs, poisonous in both body and intent. The hunters were pragmatic. That much can be said. Most information preserved concerned how to combat such a beast. It hits hard, then retreats to the shadows and readies its next assault. Hunters were advised to keep moving, as a spider could apparently spit poison which lingers for some time after in the air. Melee weapons which could slash or pummel proved effective at rending its limbs and breaking its bones. Poison and other toxins were ineffective. I'm sure the more fastidious study of the source text would doubtless reveal more insight. The best source I found to work with, though, were interviews given by Notorious JV, a detailed physical description, and at least reference to Black and the latter suspiciously silent on the subject on his own writing. I'm not even going to pronounce that name. Some pages were missing, though, as the most relevant are reproduced here. What is known, though, is that the spider was of the greater possessions of the greater evil that lurked there. All the more that can be discovered of it, the more clear we will see the picture as a whole. So the story for this game is literally doled out in these archives, um, which is actually a fascinating thing. It's quite difficult to perform any typological analysis of the Louisiana incident. I'm starting to think these events may have been the beginning of the zombie stories we have today. It certainly matches the pattern. Some kind of deadly infection hit a settlement, almost wipes out the whole population, and the dead rise from their graves in order to feast on the living. Though this is the only zombie story I've heard, where the zombies take up weapons, torches, and blades in most cases, to wield against the living. The old adage holds. Truth is always far stranger than fiction. It seems the hunters of this era were simply calling them grunts. There are conflicting reports, of course, but the material I've found so far appears to be talking about what's probably a slow-moving and mostly human creature, possibly the victim of a viral infection, or controlled by some kind of greater spirit or Loa. Loa being, I believe, voodoo gods, or voodoo spirits, rather. While at times it seems to be grasping at straws, while at times I seem to be grasping at straws to identify some of the more specialized monsters in the source text, grunts are ubiquitous, to say the least. Of particular value, an autopsy performed and recovered almost in full from the journal of Dr. Reinhard Winkler that I have included in the archive. According to the report, you could dispatch grunts quickly with a well-placed headshot. I still wouldn't want to meet one in the dark, and certainly not in numbers. Oh, whoa. There's mastery for guns, too. Oh, man. Okay. And throwing knives. Are those under tools? Knife. Throwing knives. Silent but short-range projectile weapon. Throwing knives can be retrieved and reused. Okay, didn't know that. So I might make a knife specialist character at one point. Anyways, folks, this is where we're going to end this particular stream. So, really quick. Honestly, reminds me of Dead by Daylight's lore. Interesting, explains a lot about the game and kind of in the background, not the forefront. Yeah, kind of. Anyways, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring that bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless signing off. So until next time, everybody, bye-bye. Also, om nom the skunky nose. Anyways, ta-ta, everybody. Later, Freeman. Later, Avia. Later, Skunk. Later, Shelby. My nose has been numbed. Oh no. Mlem.